Good morning. I thought I was going to sneeze. Hello. Hello, friends. Good Monday morning. May the 5th. Cinco de Mayo. If you're celebrating. If you're an alcoholic, May the 5th be with you. I don't know. Like, whatever you celebrate. It's Monday. Hello. I think even the sun hit the snooze this morning. It came out for a minute. Was like, no. I went back to bed. There's a marginal risk for severe weather today. And I'll tell you why I know this. Not just because Tony Cavalier at the WSAZ said there's a marginal risk, but because I was out there letting the chickens out, and I was like, red sky morning. Anybody else remember that? Red sky morning, sailors take warning. Red sky at night, sailors delight. So I was looking, I was like, that sky's off red this morning. And then I'm looking at the weather patterns, and I'm like, oh, them clouds are coming in from the east. No bueno on Cinco de Mayo. If the weather's coming from the west, normally the southwest, that's a normal weather pattern. It's following the Gulf Stream, and it comes up from usually Louisiana and that area, and it breezes across the Cumberland River Valley, and then it comes into the Appalachians. Anything that my brother gets weather-wise, I know I'm going to get about 3 days later. It's kind of like Amazon. I'll just get the weather like 2 days after him. So, today I'm noticing that the clouds are coming from the east. Now, what that means is that there is a disruption in the flow. And it means that that band that's coming this way is curving its ass around so that all this stuff is coming back around. It's kind of like a hurricane. Sorry, I live in a hurricane. Anyway, so I'm watching the weather and I'm like, I do believe we're going to have a little bit of wind and rain today with a marginal threat of hail. And it's coming out of the southeast. So, good morning from Oklahoma with Hellur. Hello, Rochelle. We're just talking about how severe weather in West Virginia is going to be today. And I didn't realize it, but they apparently don't have a lot of tornadoes up in this area. They have derechos. In Kentucky, we call those straight line winds. But anyway, so there's been a couple naders past couple of years in West by God, Virginia, and poor little Sean, I love him so much, and he is the bravest man I know, except when it comes to storms. He's about like my mother. He's like, it's going to hail. I'm like, okay. He's like, and I love him because he's so weather alert. Like, he's like, we need to get some stuff together. We need to have a bug out bag. We need to be prepared. Springtime. And I'm thinking, I remember being like concerned like that about the weather because once you live in Kansas with tornadoes, and once you live in Kentucky with floods and tornadoes, and once you live in Louisiana with floods and tornadoes and hurricanes, I don't get as concerned as I probably should. I'm a healthy level of concerned. But I do like my mom tells me, if it starts raining, put your tennis shoes on because there's nothing worse than crawling out of debris and flip-flops. Hello. Remember, if the news van pulls up in front of your house, teeth and bras. Which I ain't done that today. I'm only halfway there. Put my teeth in, but not my bra. But I did get a cute new house coat. And I'm not going to, it's really long. But look at the bottoms, like this real pretty, like whatever. It looks like something Family War would have worn in 1975, and I love it. And I got it at the Goodwill. No, I'm lying. Got this at an estate sale during the St. Albans citywide sale this weekend for a whole $1. Got 2 of them. One of them's brown with big pink flowers, and this one's black with blue flowers. Whoever had this, God rest her soul, was very fashionable. So, I'm a little worried because one of my chanticleers, one of my chickens, I think she's got the splay leg. Or she's broke a leg. But anyway, she's eating like a horse, but she's just kind of flopping around because she's got that game leg. And I don't know if I'm going to have to call her Nancy Kerrigan or if I'm just going to, I don't know. I dropped another water on another baby. I swear to God, this has not been my year for chickens. I have lost 3. I still have 60, but I mean, I lost 3. And I dropped one on one of the Bainies yesterday. Oh, my God. And a Button. You remember Button from the video the other day? He's this big. Dropped it right on him. I was like, well, that's it. I've crushed it. Broke its neck. So I literally had like a green mile moment. And I just played with that little chicken, like stretching him out and like checking for broken shit. And then I prayed over that chicken and held him like this for like 5 minutes. I mean, I prayed and cried over this chicken like it was my own child. And then it popped back up. And I was like, well, guess he's all right. But this morning, that little chanticleer, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's fun to say. She's kind of got that game leg. I think she's got splay leg, or maybe she's broke her leg. I don't know. What do you do with a chicken with a broke leg? I don't know. And then little Tammy and Tommy, the turkeys, I let them out to do a little trot this morning. And they follow me around as long as I'm wearing my chicken boots. But if I wear my Crocs, it freaks them out. So I don't know if they think I'm Mama Turk or if they, I don't know. I don't know. So, anywho, they followed me around the yard like little shadows for about an hour until they decided they was cold, so I put them back in the brooder. And what I'm having a problem with in my brooder right now is because everybody's at different stages in the nursery. So our turkeys are like heads and tails above our silkies and our bannies are feathered out, but our silkies ain't, and our cinnamon queens are feathered out, but our barred rocks ain't, and there's 30 of them in that damn brooder, and I don't know when to turn them out in the coop, because every time that I turn the turkeys out, the big chickens pick on them. And this morning, Barbara Allen, my cute little Araucana chicken that has the bobtail, crowed. Guess it's good I named her Bob. But that's way too many roosters now. Every damn Baney I got, like mine is Josephine and Estelle, is Banies. They're little roosters. So we got Napoleon, and we got Liberace, and we got Copper, and we got Rodney, and we got Foghorn, and we got Gordon and Stanley. They're twin brothers, and I can't tell them apart, but they both crow at the same time. And I named them after my great uncles, who were also brothers, and they lived together their whole lives and played banjos on their front porch and drank moonshine. I wish I was making that up, but that was actually how they were. And anyway, so that's Gordon and Stanley. And then we got little Leonard, but he ain't crowed, but he's got a comb. And then Bob crowed, and she ain't got a comb. Or he. Oh, God, do I have a transgender chicken? Is she a girl identifying as a boy and she's just trying to crow? Or is she actually a rooster because you can hardly tell in those Americanas because they don't get combs? I don't know. I have to look it up. I'll have to Google it. But I don't know. When can I turn them out with the big chickens and them not get their ass kicked? And when can I put them out of the brooder with the little silkies and the bannies so they don't get their ass kicked? And then the little chanticleer's just laying in the food bowl, flopping about like she's a wounded duck. And she's fine, but she's got the splayed leg. I'm telling you. It's like I run a special needs farm for chickens. 2 popsicle sticks or 2 toothpicks and tape it. Okay. I was just going to take a Band-Aid and tape like her legs together. I need to get some vet tape. Popsicle sticks or 2 toothpicks. Okay, I need to do that. I know I got some popsicle sticks around here somewhere. Oh, God, love it. She's so cute, too. And I paid $9 for that little pullet. And I sure as hell don't want to lose her because she's lazy. I mean, I believe in creation and I believe in God. And I also believe in evolution, and here's why. I believe that I have evolved as a person in the past 40 years. I believe that we constantly evolve. I don't think that it's an either or. I think it's creation and then evolution. I think that we are created. And like, I'll use this as an example. Very rarely is my first draft of a song the song I sing to you. That's the creation. And then I evolve it until it's at the stage that it's at now. And then somebody will come along in 20 years, like Whitney Houston did to Dolly Parton, and sing it again, and it'll evolve again. So, anyway, saying all that, I'm understanding the survival of the fittest, and I haven't named my chickens. See, they don't tell you that part. It's never don't count your chickens. It's don't name your chickens. Don't name your chickens till they're out of the brooder. How about that be the new thing? Listen, I have cried like I did when I had a miscarriage. I'm just telling you, I'm hormonal and I'm emotional, and could it be perimenopause? Maybe. Maybe it's just my time of the month. Maybe I'm just pissed off because everybody's picking on everybody. Maybe I'm pissed off because it's Monday morning and I ain't got my makeup on. I don't know. Maybe I'm pissed off because the elastic shot my favorite pair of underwear and now it's riding around my crack. I don't know. I'm just hormonal. But I'm doing the best that I can, and I'm just emotional as shit. It's like I've watched a Hallmark commercial on my period. And I'm telling you, I have cried over these babies all weekend long. My mother called me yesterday. She said, listen, did you go to school with this blah, 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 blah guy? I was like, yeah, loved him. Cute as a button. We've written some songs together. She goes, well, apparently his mother's a big fan of yours. I said, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but everybody's mother's a big fan of mine except for mine. She's like, do you have to cuss? I said, no, I don't have to. I enjoy it. Shit. I'm the only person I know that can turn shit into a 4-syllable letter. Shit. I use the Bible cuss words mostly because I know that there's children listening in from the other room trying to have their breakfast. But I also know that we're grown-ups. And, you know, I grew up with the children should be seen and not heard, and we're having grown talk and go to your room. And if, you know, you don't raise your kids like that now because you want to be best friends with them so they don't turn on you in therapy, then that's your own problem. It has nothing to do with me. They're making an announcement down at the middle school, and it's ringing down the creek. It sounds like they're changing planes and gates at the Dallas airport. That's what it sounds like. Because it bounces off that barn, and then it bounces off that neighbor's barn. If they're David at the end of the street, I just love him. He collects junk like us, and he's like 50 years older than us. I love him. Anyway, and then it bounces off our chicken coop, and then by the time it gets to me, I'm like, what? I just hear that it's making noise. I don't know what it's doing. Yesterday, I heard the church bells from 3 different churches because the air was so clear. It was beautiful. It's beautiful. And I know you're thinking, well, Sarah Beth, you should have been in one of them churches. No. And I'll tell you why. That was the Lord interrupting me. Because every time I go to a church, it doesn't fail. It never fails. Since I was 7 years old. Within the first 6 weeks, I'm either asked to teach, preach, play the piano, or sing the special every Sunday. Sometimes I just want to go to church. Sometimes I just want to sit third row from the back and be out of there before the lunch rush hits at the KFC. Sometimes I just go in there for a little bit of Jesus. I don't need the whole inoculation, you know. But when they find out that I sing and all that fun stuff, and I know the Lord gave me this gift and I should use it to glorify Him, and I do the best I can, but I mean I want to spend every single day in church. There's other ways to praise the Lord besides being there every time the door's open. And besides, everybody calling themselves a Christian just for standing in a church is like me standing in this carport and calling myself a Harley. Come on. As far as I can tell, God don't take attendance. You're supposed to just show up all the time. You're supposed to be a Christian all the time. Jesus knows I got a good heart, but Lord, this mouth. I even wrote a song about it. It's on the radio. It's called Devil's Got My Tongue. Listen to it, please. Because I make almost tens of cents when you do. I swear them clouds is coming from the wrong side of the mountain, which means we're just going to open up and fucking spill today. And I'm sorry I said the F word before 8 a.m., but listen, I ain't had no nicotine except for this right here that we've had on the phone, and I ain't had not an L8 in 2 weeks, so I'm not giving them up. I'm just out. That's the difference. I'm not detoxing. I'm out. I need L8s. Oh, by the way, and y'all are going to laugh at this, if you get on my wedding registry, you'll be the lucky people that know exactly where we're going to get married because we're not going to tell it. It's on our Amazon registry. And if you want to get us something, Sean went kind of nuts. I know that. He ordered a lot of big stuff. Please don't get us that glass chest set. He ain't going to play it. He's got ADD, and the dog's going to knock it off and break it in the floor, and then I'm going to get a piece of my foot, and I'm going to bitch about it. So, I think I took it off there, but if it's still in there, please don't buy us that chest set. But if you do feel like doing something, I did register for Chicken Feed. That's on Amazon. And, medicated feed, scratch grains, cracked corn. I did register for Cadbury eggs and L8s. I did register for paper towels and toilet paper and laundry detergent paper and, bags and shit. Like, I'm 41 years old, and I love you all. I love that I get fan mail. Lord, some of y'all have sent me some crazy shit in the mail, and I love it, but I'm also not 19 years old and the last virgin bride coming off the mountain. It's like the world's oldest living debutante. No. Been married, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, got the divorce, wrote the song about it, rolled up and smoked it. So, now I'm marrying the love of my life in a weird location, under weird circumstances, under what would just be par for the course for mine and Sean's entire relationship for the last 637 days. But, if you do feel like contributing to the Terry Courtney empire, we would appreciate a bag of feed. If not, it's fine too. You can send us your well wishes and we'll love you just the same. And the only reason I'm asking that is because, or saying that is because I'm not asking for anything, but people have asked us, are you registered? I have a lot of fans in a lot of places. Some of y'all are from Oklahoma, some of you from Canada, some of y'all from England, some of y'all from Australia, some of y'all's from Hazard, hell, some of y'all's from right over there in Scott Depot. So, if you just feel like contributing to it, you're sitting on this porch, and you're like, I just love her. I'm going to send her something for her wedding. Feel free. I'll write you a thank you card. I'll sign up myself, send you a sticker. But I have learned when you're combining two incomes after starting over again, and one of you is self-employed and doesn't make any money at her job because there's no money in music unless you get paid, stupid amounts of money. I need to, book a lot of, big shows. I got some coming up, but shit, getting the wheels rolling is what's taking so long. But I will tell you this much. May the 14th, if you're going to be in Nashville, we're going to be at 3rd and Lindsley about 6 o'clock. It's the Big Damn Music Jam. It's Joe Kelly's Big Damn Music Jam. And the show starts around 6:30 or so. I'm singing. My buddy Chris is singing. My buddy Aaron's singing. So come on down and see us. It's a free show. All you got to do is pay to park probably and order you something to drink. So come on down and see us May the 14th. It's a Wednesday. It's not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, 9 days from today. Come if you want to, 6 o'clock Central Time. May 22nd, Eagleville, Tennessee, at the Grindstone Cowboy. Me and Joe Denham doing a big, huge comedy show. Be there for that because there's going to be a big, huge announcement at that show as well. Also, starting May the 28th through June the 2nd, whatever that Sunday is the Tennessee Freedom Rally over in Silver Point, Tennessee. And if you ain't got your passes for that yet, I feel sorry for you because it's going to sell out. So you better get there now. My friend Natalie said, did you just mean to FaceTime me at 6:30 or was that a butt dial? No, I tried to call you and then I realized what time it was. She's probably not watching the live if she's texting though. I have to answer that one IRL. But anyway, I'm a little worried about my turkeys and I'm a little bit worried about my Chanticleer and that she's got that splay leg. And I don't know when I can turn out my turkeys into the coop and them not get their ass whipped by everybody else. And Bob is crowing. It's a lot going on at the farm today. So me and Sean have got to get out here and plant these taters because I cut all the... Listen how good I am. I got in my cabinet yesterday and forgot there was a big sack of taters. It's been there since probably Christmas. And they were already sprouting, thank God. So I just cut them into quarters. I'm going to plant 55 of them today. Save me a little bit of money. I also found 6 red onions in there that's starting to get a little hairdo on them. So I think I might put them in the ground too. Hell, just go through the refrigerator and see what's growing. Put it in the dirt. Sustainable farming. I got green onions right now that is as tall as a child. And I'm like, hell, I just cut them for a cheese ball 2 weeks ago. Look how big they got. And I have learned every morning when I dump the chicken shit out of the waters, because them little sons of bitches sit on top and poop in their own stuff. Don't shit where you eat. I'll just take all that and dump it into my tomatoes. And I got to get some basil, because you're supposed to plant basil with your tomatoes. And I planted it in the wrong place, and now I can't uproot it. I did freak out my neighbor yesterday. She came over and we was hanging out and nailing up some chicken wire. Now they can't get past the Jurassic Park fort that we have built. Doesn't matter, they'll still get out. Anyway, so I got some ferns off the bank the other day and I transplanted them into my flower box so I can start them in my yard. And I mean, there's those great big huge, wood ferns, forest ferns. And I said, my granny always used to do this. I said, I don't know if I can do it. I said, we're going to see. So I went over and I tried to tickle the fern. Have you ever done that? Here's the fern and you're like right here. And if I could get out there right now and it wasn't so cold, I'd do it. But you do this and then that fern will start doing it with you. And he'll wave at you. I freaked her out. Freaked Sean out too. Sean's watched me do that. If the smoke is in my face at a bonfire, I can do this and push it the other way. I don't know if I'm a witch or just have incredible control with my hands. I don't think I'm a witch. I think by now I would have tried to fly a broom or something. I do cook a lot of stuff in the crock pot and some might consider that a cauldron. Ha! I don't know. Anyway. So, that's all from this morning. It's early in the morning. It's the first day of the week. And, second day if you count Sunday. But first work day of the week. It's Monday, Cinco de Mayo. So, I don't know what to do about my chickens. I still got to figure out some stuff for this wedding. Sound like one of them was in distress for a second. No, that's a robin. It's not a turkey. Oh, and then god-awful starlings. Lord, you'd think for them to be a songbird, they'd come up with a better tune, Just, and the whippoorwill was having at it this morning. If you hear a whippoorwill before dawn, you're going to have some rain. I don't know if anybody's ever told you that, but trust it from your cigarette mama, Mountain Witch. I just have all kinds of names. You know that TikTok trend where it's like, my government name is, and my friends come in, that would be like an 18-minute video if I went by everything I've ever been called. Some of y'all still got the scars to prove it that you shouldn't have called me that. See, my turkey thought that's funny. I can't wait till them little sons of bitches start gobbling and quit peeping. Because right now it just sounds like they're going, Mama, Mama, Mama. I'm like, what? Shit. Well, I'm going to drink what's left of the water, eliminated water that I had. Look, isn't that cute? Look at my sea glass. Oh, going to be my new last name. Don't say Courtney. Courtney will be my last name. Ooh, that was sour. Oh, wait, made me look. Old Mountain Woman told me if you pick baby chicks up by the scruff of their necks and the legs go straight out, it's... Or is you putting those to the hand? Yeah, you can do that, but what I do is pick them up by their ankles and hold them upside down. If they try to flog me, it's a rooster, and if they just lay there and take it, it's a hen. Also, if they start crowing, that's a pretty good giveaway. Like Bob. I named her Bob because she had bobtail. And then this morning she went, and I'm like, Bob, are you a boy? Damn it. Well, at least I named her Bob. Could have named her Sue, you know. So, good morning, children. It's early. And I just got to the point where I'm not going to do my hair and makeup on here unless we're going to a show. It's my porch. It's my house. If you come over here, we'd be having coffee and I'd be wearing the same thing. I'd be wearing my chicken boots and my house coat. Do y'all want to see what I did to the chicken run before we get off here, though? No shit. Before we do that, though, you have to see the whole outfit because it's too good. Can I prop you up for a second? I mean, does this not say I'm a chicken mama? So anyway, this is that new house coat I got. Isn't it fun? It's a moo-moo. But it's too cold to wear, or too warm to wear my fire and too cold to wear my house coat, so I'm wearing my sweater. My long smoking sweater that doesn't have buttons on it. Oh, them chickens are flighty today. It's because it's going to rain. Tell me. Oh, got sleep in my eyes. So, we built Jurassic Park, basically. We put all that chicken wire up last night because them little sons of bucks is flying and I don't want to clip their wings just yet. Hello, babes. Chair copper, what are you doing? There's all the little babes. I love how this one, hi Cleo, she thinks that she can get out, but she cannot. She cannot. She's stuck. What are you doing? Which one is that? That's Cleo. Yeah. Thought it was. All right. So, my mint garden. And look how pretty them zinnias are that I got down there at Witt's Farm Store. Love that. I also got some planted in that bucket. So, anyway, it keeps coming and going. So, our chicken chapel, I'm still working on it. But, we'll check on the babies. Hello, babies. Chanticleer, you're still over there in the corner acting weird. Hi, Tammy. See, I got little babies and big babies, but they're all the same age babies, and y'all keep stomping on Chanticleer. Now quit it. Oh, I swear. Well, see, when they start... Please stop stepping on Chanticleer over there. Oh, Lord. Okay, this is what I'm dealing with. Come here, baby girl. Come here. She's favoring this one leg and holding it up under her, and I don't know what to do for her. I know, baby girl, and she's so pretty. But that one leg is being real splayy, and I'm going to have to tape it. Hang on a little bit. Lord. So, little baby. I know. I mean, she's lively. She's got the bad leg. Little sister, we're going to have to listen, you're going to have to quit it with that leg now. Quit it. It keeps dragging out behind her. So I don't know what to do for it. Anyway, this is what we're dealing with. I don't know what to do with her little legs. Hang on, I gotta put her back in here. Please be nice to this baby. Little sister, get that leg up. Sorry about that. Now she's just sitting in the food bowl. Tommy, get off of her. Oh, God. Nixon, please tell me what to do. That's Nixon. Because she's the crooked neck that lived. There's Butterball. And Pet. Haven't named her, just call her Pet. Because she has a twin sister. Please don't kill the Barnticler. Chanticleer. What the hell ever it's called. Some name I made up. So anyway, Chicken Chapel. And my darling Sean has been making my fence this week. And, oh, God, you got to see my flower beds since we're here. So there's the mint. Got the mint, got the fern. My mint's taken off. I got apple mint, orange mint, pineapple mint, no, lime pineapple mint, orange mint, spearmint, chocolate mint, catnip, julep mint, mojito mint, and that one at the bottom is peppermint. So all kinds of mint. All right. Then we got our little baby butterfly bush. Got a mulch today. And our little bee balm. And I know them hydrangeas is probably dead, but I cut the blooms off of them and I gave them a wish and a prayer. We're going to see what happens. Got a mulch. I got to clean up this backyard because it looks like the wreck of the Hespers. But it's getting better. Let's check on our cabbage and our broccoli. Oh, I'm getting some aphids. I'm going to have to come out here and plant some marigolds. And I got celery. And I got strawberries. There's some ferns. Hello, babies. Hello, babies. I have to get out here and really work with them once they dry out. So anyway, we got some Brussels sprouts. We got some peppers. Serranos, Hungarians, jalapenos. Lunchbox ones. Red doors. I love them. Maters everywhere. Mater. So, anyway. Come back up here to where darling Sean has finished my garden box and let you see it. Oh, God. Look at all my babies. Tabascos, sage, basil, chives, all kinds of stuff. I'm telling you. Got more stuff growing than Willie Nelson. But we'll see if any of it lives. I'm a little worried about that chicken. She just puts that leg out behind her. Is that splay leg or is it broke? This is the things I worry about. Also, today I need to put more content up because there's some big stuff coming and y'all don't even know about it yet. But like I said, if you want to get us something on the Amazon registry, you will know the official wedding date. It's kind of like a mystery. So, anywho, I'm going to get off here and get ready for the day. And, you know, I've already got my chickens in a row. Did I shut that door? Yes, I did. And get in there and do some more laundry. And I cleaned my carport, thank the Lord. And that doesn't look like we're having a yard sale. It's always something. But anyway, let me know what y'all are doing today. Oh, that's a red-headed woodpecker. That's red-headed plated. Yeah, sorry. I got me a pair of binoculars at the yard sale, and I'm wanting to bird with them today. That's what happens when you get my age. You're like, bird. It used to be squirrel, now it's birds. So, well, whatever you're doing today, do it with gusto, and do it with joy, and be nice to other people. Kindness is contagious. And also, remember, the dress code doesn't apply to the main character, so wear what you want to. Every day's a party. So, that's it. I love you, and I mean it. There's a damn thing that you can do about it. Thanks for all of your well wishes and your advice on the chickens and your advice on the garden, and for being my friend and for joining me on the porch, because I really do appreciate every single one of you that watch this, and I can't wait to see you in real life. We'll probably be doing the same thing, only you can see me from the waist down. You're missing out. I got great legs. So anyway, I love you, and I mean it, and I'll talk to you soon. And as always, friends, I'm Sarah Beth Terry, and you're not. Bye.